Yo, what's going on, guys? Happy Monday. Power Hour is here. This market has done a whole lot of nothing. A whole lot of nothing today. To be honest, we had the big gap up and then just some sideways trading in the red. That's it. We really haven't had a dump or anything like that. It's been really odd action. Give me 1 second here. Let me put out a couple links here. Let everybody know we're live. And then we're going to get to it. Yo, DSN. Crazy chop, man. This has been horrible. Honestly, it's just been really choppy. What I have to show for myself today is what do we got to show ourselves for today? $165 after trading 40 after trading a total of 40 contracts in 4 trades. I got 2 losing trades, 2 winning trades, 50% accuracy today. Largest loser, $1,000. Largest winner, $1,225, and $60 in commissions. Just a freaking chop fest. Lucky to be alive, to be honest. It's horrible, man. You're down 120. I mean, it's just one of those days. I was really frustrating this morning. This morning, I went ahead and I traded an eval as well. Why can I not? Oh, this is not like my TC2000. Whack. I forget sometimes about this on Trade of 8. So this morning, right in here, we had this pullback into this 40 zone. I went ahead, looked to get long there in an evaluation account, looking for a bounce. Didn't come, got stopped out. Then when we got down here in this 90 zone, we bounced off of it, went ahead, got long, and made a couple bucks. Then we got back down here again. It looked like we were going to roll it over, waited for a little bounce back, got short, and then I got just ran over by the trailing stop. So I was like, all right, well, this is whack as hell. It's just really, really was whack as hell. Um, and then I just did nothing the rest of the day. The only thing I did was I came back in later on here in the afternoon, took a couple of trades right in here during lunchtime, extremely uncharacteristic of me. And just, got stopped out in the first one, made it back plus a little profit on the second one. And that's when I said, that's it. That's it. I'm not going to keep trading here today. I'll be done with it. It's a really frustrating day, man. You know, I come here and I look at the stats for the day. First trade of the day there. This is on the funded account. Lost $1,000. Wasn't happy with that at all. Then I, quickly made it back and I was in the green, $165. That's how I'm finishing off the day, and just not happy. I'm just really not happy with it. It's just I shouldn't have even been trading. Like, I'm mad and I'm green, so I can only imagine how one would feel red today. But the reality is that when you look at the chart, here, look at this thing, bro. This is what the SPY has did today. Whether you're red or green, as long as you didn't blow up a funded account or your cash account, and pat yourself on the back. Because look, On the SPY side of things, they traded much cleaner. This was a really decent little pullback here. It really was. At the time, right? Let's go back in time here, right? We're not going to see anything else. At the time, this doesn't look bad. It doesn't look bad at all. You have the nice push up here off the open, and then you're just pulling back calmly into this 23.6 Fibonacci, the VWAP here. You know, very calm, an orderly pullback as well. So if you would have gotten long there, I mean, I couldn't blame you. I got long over on the Qs, but then look at what the Qs look like. Look at what the Qs looked like at the time. That was the Qs at the time. It's crazy. We held that 9 AMA. We started to bounce off of it. It's just a cluster. You come back over here to the SPY. SPY's up here at the high of day. You go back to the Qs. We're testing that VWAP. So for all intents and purposes, I would have normally been looking for a short here on the Qs. But how in the hell could you be looking for a short on the Qs when the SPY has gone all the way up here and made a brand new high a day? That's freaking insane, right? And then you get one more drop. You come back on over here to the Qs and you're like, damn, yeah, you should have been getting that short there. You should have been getting that short there in front of that VWAP zone because you rolled it over. Yeah, but look, you rolled it over and then you basically double bottom, just like on Friday. You come back on over to the SPY. At the same time, the SPY is giving you this huge wick in front of the 23.6 Fibonacci level, where earlier we were finding support. So now you're like, what the hell do I do? Do I get short on these Qs, right? Do I get short on the SPY, or do I look for the long? Because the Qs would have looked like they were double bottoming. Whoops. Right? The Qs look like they're double bottoming. And then that's what you get. Another possible short entry for a sweet rollover. Sorry about that, guys. Kid rolled on in. So you're left with like, damn, what should have I done? You come back on over to the SPY. The SPY's made a brand new low and it's bouncing off of that a little bit, but then it just does nothing. Does nothing. It's done nothing since then. All it's done is trade sideways here. There's your downward trend line right now. We're testing it. The Qs, same thing. It was just one of those days where nothing, you just had to be lucky and get on the right side of things. Guys, do me a quick favor, hit that like button for me. It really helps out tremendously with the YouTube algorithm. You just had to be on the right side of it. And I would say you're basically just getting lucky at that point. If you were to have traded the Qs today and never had looked at the SPY, then you had 3 decent short setups using VWAP. Erase all this. You had 3 half decent, really, because it's not like it respected it perfectly. You had 3 half decent. Why does it keep? You had 3 half decent setups here. It keeps making more circles. I don't want to make more circles. You had 1, 2, and 3. You had 3 decent setups, but only if you were just strictly looking at the Qs. If you came on over to the SPY, the first 2 setups, they were right in here. Watch, we'll go over to the Qs. Qs looking really good for the short. SPY looking really good for the long until right in here where we made a fresh new low. It was just really choppy morning. Now we come back on over here to the futures. And this is your NQ 15-minute chart. We were holding support really well here at 34. Right here. Very clear as day. If this zone, I'm pretty sure we close, it's 3:17 p.m. I'm pretty sure we close over this level today. But if that level gives up overnight, then I mean, you'd have to say that there's at least a 2-day pullback. I mean, I'd want to say into 17,200. That's what I want to say. Go over to the hourly chart. If this level breaks overnight, I'd say you'd have to pull back at least 17,250s. At least. Ideally, you get a retest of 17,000 over the next few days. But man, this market's just nuts. Just crazy. Like these type of environments like these are some of the hardest ones to trade, at least in my opinion, and for my style of trading. It's just super, super difficult to trade it, gauge it, and forget about swing trades. And the reason why I say forget about swing trades right now is very simple. We're in earnings season. Think Tesla has earnings on Wednesday. I'm not sure what other big companies are reporting earnings this week. So like this week and next week, you could have the market showing tremendous intraday strength, and then the next morning we have some big juggernaut come out and post earnings, and maybe they tank it, or maybe they give extremely weak moving forward guidance there, and the market erases the previous day's strength. So even swing trades for me are going to be out of the equation here for the remainder of the month. Let me see here. This is every single company. I'm just trying to find the big ones. Now we got United Airlines. Oh, that's today. Yeah, today we have United Airlines. Then we have some others coming up today. Tomorrow we have Verizon, 3M, General Electric, Johnson & Johnson, Lockheed Martin. I'm just going over, some of the most noticeable ones. Trying to find Wednesday. Pretty sure Wednesday after the bell we got Tesla. So yeah, I don't like to swing trade during earnings season. I know, honestly, I might this week at some point not even trade futures. I might just go look to trade some of the individual stocks out there. Like this right here, in my opinion, we held that 428 zone. It's begging for that long setup. 434 zone. We held that 434 zone here on the hourly chart. I mean, if we break back up over this 86 zone, we should attack 500. And I mean, at a minimum, I think you should see the mid five, like 510, 515, 520 zone, at least before the next pullback. But his market's just been throwing a temper tantrum today in the sense of it's like, I don't want to do anything. And like, if you just come on over here to the SPY, look, this is what the SPY did today. You'd think, oh my God, it's a red day. Shit looks like a fucking bull flag to me almost. You know what I mean? Like, it's the reality of it. We had a huge day on Friday. And then today, a little gap up. I wouldn't call it a big gap up. An okay gap up. And now you're just trading sideways. Like the market's just digesting the move, in other words. Guys, any questions? Throw them up there in the chat. There we are, breaking 75 on the smaller time frame. If we brought this down here to like a 3-minute for like a little scalp, if you broke 80, you probably get a test of 90s if you break 80. Give me 1 second here, guys. Gotta send a text to my guy that's working on my boat. All right. So yeah, I mean, that's what I would look at. Yo, CB, welcome to the Discord. Glad to have you on there. Guys, free Discord. No charge at all. Here's the link in chat. You can join, come hang out with us. More active in the morning when I'm trading. Here in the afternoon, I really take a trade. Things slow down a lot. Like if you like to trade channels and such, then the afternoon's made for you. Day like today, like look right now, honestly, if we can't break over 80, if we couldn't break over 17,500, I'd probably look for a short there if we couldn't break it, if it gets up there. But at least 490, at least 490. Maybe I'd start scaling in there. Yo, Bill. Bill says, hey, Jay, what's the best trade you've had this month? The best trade I've had this month was on the NQs. It was a banger of a trade. That day, I took a few trades on it, but the best one was the one where I was in full size. That one was about, I want to say it was 7,000. It was 6,900 or 7,000, whatever. Same crap, honestly, if you ask me. I did finish that day up about 7,500 bucks, because I did take some smaller scalps later in the morning on it. I'm pretty sure I have that trade uploaded. I don't know if it's recorded live. I don't remember if I was able to record it live, but I do have it uploaded on here on the channel on YouTube in the day trading recap section. So there we go. We're getting that move there towards 78. So it's testing that 80 zone. If it breaks that zone, I would look for resistance in that 90 level for the short. And then above that, you know, it's 500 really. But I'd have to think the 90 level holds it down, especially if you can get right here this VWAP to hold the SPY down. If you can get that VWAP to hold the SPY down, then that's when I think you would have the ability for this 90 zone to hold resistance on the NQs. And look, if it was like the regular morning trading, I'd probably be looking for that to hold resistance there and then a retest of the lows. But at least for me in the afternoons, you know, when I take those types of trades, I just go in and try to grab 5, 10, 15 points and get out of the way. So that's, you know, that's me anyways. That's when I trade the afternoons. Oh, I just realized you can't see me when I'm on that screen. Huh. We fixed that. So there we are. We're testing those 82s. All right, we're pushing. We're pushing to the 90 now. Oh, but we are getting the SPY breaking up above VWAP. You see that? And that's the disconnect we were having this morning where you just really couldn't feel comfortable taking any of these trades, any of these setups. Because let's say you did get short in front of 90, but the SPY just broke above VWAP. It's not to say that the NQs are going to rip face off, but they're more than likely going to stop you out. And that's been the chop, kind of like DS Knobs was talking about earlier. How about that chop? That's been the chop we've been seeing this all day long. We've been seeing that same chop all day long. I'd expect today to close with like a doji. That's what I'd expect anyways. Guys, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. And back. All right, there we go. We got the 90 test. We got the 90 test right there. So here's where I would take my short with a stop over that 90 level. But like I said, you got the SPY just pushing up above VWAP and it's not pulling back. It's continuing to push a little bit more. So it's very difficult. You know, you could get short here 85. Stop over 90. You're risking about 6-7 points. And you know, for sure 85. I'd be looking to take some profits off at 75, 70, and then maybe hold on to a runner, see if I can get to 60. Let's see if it comes. You got the SPY still above VWAP. Futures holding 80 here, the NQs. I think they break. I think they break down. But we are seeing a little bit of a bid at about 82. We need that bid to get taken out. And that's how we get our drop into 75 zone. But as long as that bid is there at 82, it ain't gonna happen. And that bid's climbing. Now we're getting that bid at 83. We're getting that bid up at 83 now. See how that bid climbed? And now look at watch the SPY. SPY right back up there, pushing, not pulling back at all yet. That's what I'm talking about right there. If the SPY can get back under VWAP, then that short under 90s in business. Otherwise, it won't be. Yo, Bill, you see the bid? There you go, man. That 90 level is crucial right now. All right, guys. It's holding 80 still. Let me show you something here. Let me show you. I don't have a picture of it on here, but I can show you one just like it. Boom. So I just bought a brand new catamaran, 30 footer, 33 length overall. Thing's a beast. It is a freaking beast. It's just like this one you're seeing here. Pretty much exactly like this one. Hey, where'd it go? Here it is. Oh, this one's already been sold. Oh, mine's a 2021 as well. But it's not this one. Like, it wasn't this specific one. This thing's just an animal. I had my guy out there doing some stuff to it. See, this one has Suzuki 300s. I have Mercury Verado 300s. I gotta do these lights. I gotta do these underwater lights because my other boat has them. I gotta sell that one now too. I'm gonna go pick it up in the next month and list it for sale. Oh, guys, there's your drop here under 80. Can it get to the first take profit zone? It already kind of got there. 75.25. I said 75 exactly though. But 75.25 reach, which was the first take profit zone from 85, that's 10 points. So if anybody caught that, congratulations. You just made some money there. You made an easy 10 points on the first take. So you're risking about 5-6 points on the first take. You ended up getting 10 points. So you'd still have some here. What would be the next best case here, right, is continued 80 resistance for the extension down to 70 and then 65. Depending on one's mood, I would set the stop at break even, or I'd leave it over 90 where it was at. And then what will happen is that first take profit will help balance out any losses in case you're wrong on the trade. And then the follow up is, resolution where you get stopped out. So that first take profit will give you some gains to protect your runners. So now you have your runners in hand, and those are going to give you some bonus money, right? If you're right and you get down to 60, you're going to come out with a banger. If you're wrong and you get stopped out over 90, well, in that case, you already booked some gains, and those gains are going to help offset some of that loss so that it's not a full-size loss anymore. If you decided to leave it around that break-even area, you'd be stopped out right now. So we'll continue to let that one cook. Let's hop back on over here to the brand new toy because why not? I got to get these underwater lights right here. My other boat has them. At night, they look freaking badass. This thing's just massively big though. This one, see, mine is just way better, to be honest. So I have this hatch here where the anchor goes, but then I have another storage hatch right in here and another storage hatch right in here. All right, let's see what else. And then instead of having this big coffin box here, I have a U shape like a chart pattern, a U shape right here, like this, with 3 more boxes that can be used for storage or cooler space because they are insulated. Got the same top. I don't have these because I have the hatches up here and they're actually fiberglass, not these plastic ones. These plastic ones are crap. So I have nice fiberglass hatches up here for storage. Do have the same little rod holder set up here. I probably wouldn't use those very much at all. Damn, you would think they would have cleaned this up before taking pictures to list it for sale. Same console and helm with dual screens like that too, because you know that's how you're gonna trade when you're out there fishing. These are Garmin's. I have Simrad. I prefer Garmin, but the boat came with Simrad when I bought it, so hey, we'll do with those. I got the same captain chairs. They're super comfortable. Similar style rocket launcher there for the rods. I have a bench seat instead of these captain chairs here. I have a big cooler with bench seats. Same hatches on the floor. Same bait wells back here and rod holders as well. Same setup back here, in other words. These are 2 nice big bait wells along with these rod holders back here. Hold on. My guy just texted me back. All right. Yeah, so all this is the same. Same. And that's about it. So yeah, that's what I bought myself. Boom. That's what I bought myself this month. It was like, Merry Christmas and happy birthday, good sir. That thing's a beast, bro. Can't wait to get it out there. I've already test drove it, of course, before I pulled the trigger on it. All right, guys, let's hop back on over here real quick. Looks like we might get that drop. Next take profit, in my opinion, would be around 70 zone. All right, there you go. You're getting back to 76, 75. There we go. We got 75 again. So if you didn't get any profit off last time, this is the zone where you'd be taking some off right now if you missed the last opportunity to get 75s. You can get them right now. You've had multiple 75 taps. Bill, the boat is huge. Yeah, it is, man. It's big. It's big. It's not small at all. That sucker's big. You got length overall 33 feet. If you add the motors, the damn thing's nearly 38 feet. It's just 36, 38 feet. It's just huge, bro. It's huge. The trailer's humongous. I have to get my boat lift over at the Keys house retrofitted so that I can go from a regular V bottom or mono hull to a catamaran hull now. Because you know my previous boat, the one I still have, is a 25-foot CV, and this is a 33-foot catamaran. Sucker's huge. All right, so you got that drop right back up into that zone. You actually got lower. You got into the 74s. So congrats to anybody who was able to capitalize there and pull out some more gains. I'd now ideally I'd be looking for 70, right? Now, why would I take more off there around 70? Well, it's simple. It's previously, it's been a level here, tough little level of resistance. It turned into support when we broke above it. It was previously a little bit of a support zone. You could see it right in here. You could see it right in here. Then we broke underneath it. It turned into a little bit of temporary resistance, broke above it, broke back underneath it, then resistance. And, you know, it's just been teeter-tottering in that level since. So now you'd want to see it, hold it if you're looking for the long. If you're looking for the short, you'd want to see it break down. But since we're short from 85, we're looking for that 70 test, and we're going to see whether or not it's going to hold the support. And just in case it does hold support, that'll be the level to take some more gains off the table. There we go. We're getting that drop to 73s. I want to see those 71s, 70 something. Just a general area. There you go, 72s. There you go. Boom. 70.50, guys. Congratulations. Second take profit zone hit. Now, depending on the size I'd have, there's two choices here. One is to hold the runner to 60. And if I have more, hold the runner to 40s. And I'd take off some probably under 60 or in that 60 zone, those 57 to 60, and then hold on to some looking for 40. Guys, hit that like button. Hit that like button. Helps out tremendously, guys. It really does. You have no idea. I freaking hate the YouTube analytics, but that's what it is. And that's what it does. So yeah, guys, that's the new toy there. And I freaking love it. Can't wait to do some freaking long range trips to the Dry Tortugas, to Pulley Ridge. These are areas far as crap, 70, 150 miles away from Key West. Can't wait to get down there and see, see how comfortable it's going to be out there, because it's just a way bigger boat. A way bigger boat. All right, see how we're bouncing off that, trying to bounce anyways, off that 70 zone. We've gotten down here to 67, 66 area. I want to see if we get that drop into 60s. Guys, remember, Apex, you got 71% off going on right now, plus 50% off on any resets you might need. That 90 setup really worked out really well. Look at what happened with the SPY. Once we couldn't hold VWAP and we came all the way back on down, that's when you got that drop into 70 on the NQs. And if you can get that drop on the SPY into this vicinity, you could fairly easily see the NQs in that 50 to 40 zone. Here it comes, guys. 60's coming on deck. Look at that bounce. You see why it's always, that's why I'm always peeling profits off as I go. Because you just never know when you're going to get a little bit of a bounce. You just don't know. So this 60 zone would be the next level. Ideally under 60. You've gotten as low as 61.75s. You're hitting 63s now. Like to see that, because this could be a bounce zone and we continue to trade in this little bit of a channel here. There you go, 60, 50. There you go, through 59 zone. Boom, another profit zone taken, guys. Nice job. Take a look at the SPY. Remember that box we drew? I told you that if we got into this box area, that we should see 50s and maybe even the 40s. So if we can continue to drop on down in here, you should be able to see this get into those 50s. Guys, since the 90 touch, since that 90 touch, we've been looking at this for this short into 70s and 60s, followed by 50s and 40s. So far, the bulk of the profit off the table, now holding on to see if we can get to those 50s and 40s. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right, let's see if we can get down there. What time is it? 3:47. Good Lord. It's almost over, guys. Today's choppy, ugly day is almost over. What does tomorrow hold? I don't know, but I'm thinking it's going to be freaking choppy again. It's been choppy for a while, to be honest. Really, really annoying, ugly action. All right, guys, free Discord link right there in chat. Click it, join. It's freaking free. You can come hang out with us. We're not selling anything in the Discord. It's all free. All right, look at the bounce. We pierced into that box we drew, and now we're bouncing off of it. What's happening there? Watch. Come back on over here to the futures. 60 area that we talked about. We're trying to bounce off that level. Why would we be trying to bounce off that level? It's simple. 60 level, support. 60 level, support. 60 level, support. We broke underneath it, and then we just teeter-tottered in through it. We finally broke it and extended off of it, and now we've pulled back into it. What's happening? Any long bias trader that's seeing the pullback into that 60 zone is thinking, well, it bounced there before, so we're going to get long. And they're trying to get long there. Any short trader is covering some there like we just did, because we've known what? That previously it was a little minor level of support. So now that level is giving trouble. And of course it's giving trouble because of exactly what we just talked about. That's how you map out levels, whether they're minor or major. That's how you map them out. Whoop, we're getting that drop. At 50 level would be the next zone that I'd be looking at. But we only got 10 minutes to the close here. So you know how it is trading with these prop firms. Can't be holding into those close. So, you know, maybe hold the stop over 70. If we get over 70, I'd cut it loose. Or if we get one more drop into those mid 50s, I'd cut it loose and call it a day. Trying to break back up into that 70 zone. If we break above that 70 zone, I would stop out of it. Call it a day. We got 10 minutes to the close. '70s holding resistance so far. I think it breaks. Oh, there you go. So see, with 9 minutes left to the close, I'd cut it loose there. Done deal. Good little trade from 85 short all the way down here to 59 zone. It's a no-brainer. That was a nice little short there. Made, you know, that's how you do risk reward, right? There was a 5-6 point risk, and first take profit was 10 points away. And then you had that was 85. Then you had 60 zone for the last take. In this case, it's just really good risk reward. And those are the type of plays that I try to put myself in every single time I'm looking for trades. All right, guys, you got 7 minutes here, 8 minutes left to the close. Any questions, throw them in the chat box there. I'll be happy to answer them for you. In the meanwhile, we're just going to watch here, see what this market wants to do into the close. Oh, look at that. We're right back under 70. Right back under 70. Look at what the SPY did. Went right up into that VWAP zone, tested it, and rejected. Now, you're getting that drop into 60 and it's trying to hold. Yo, Bill, thank you very much, man. Appreciate it. All we can do is trade the levels. If we break back under 60, I think you might see this thing continue to fade. Tomorrow feels like it's just gonna be so damn choppy, man. And it's just, I hate those choppy days. Look at, honestly, look at what the SPY's done today. Look at what the SPY's done today. That's it. I had the gap up. Oh, look at this. I just noticed this. I just noticed this. Do you guys see it? Left shoulder, right shoulder, and head. I had not noticed that. We had ourselves a nice head and shoulders pattern there. This is your neckline here, these 2 points of contact. And then you had your drop. Your retest. Let's get rid of this. Whoa. Let's get rid of this box real quick. Let's get rid of this box. There's your head and shoulders. Your neckline. You retested the neckline. That was the entry short. Man, I missed that this morning completely. Wow. What did the cues look like at that time? Oh, no way. Did I seriously miss that this morning? Do you know how upset I am with myself? That I just see this now? I didn't see it in the morning. Again, I didn't notice it. It's small. I'm not gonna be too hard on myself, but damn. That was a head and shoulders pattern. I saw it I saw it now when we were talking about this action today on the SPY. Unreal. Well, can't do anything now. What's done is done. Take a screenshot of it at least. That's crazy. I can't believe I missed that. Oh well. Can't cry over spilled milk. Here again, guys, we could not get back into this 50 zone. We got down here to 55, jumped off of it real quick here. We got 4 minutes to the close. I'd be all out of that trade already. It was already a good trade. No sense in overstaying one's welcome. I mean, if you're still in it and you're holding to the last few seconds, I'd take some more off at 50. Anywhere 53 to 50, I'd take some more off, and that's it because 4 o'clock is here. Yo, Bill, my pleasure, man. I always enjoy hanging out with you guys. You know what? Let's go take a quick look. Damn, Tesla. My God, man. Are you serious? I was thinking about Tesla for the short. It's got earnings coming up. Damn it, man. That was my entry. I'd be all out of it. That was my entry and that was my target. Its range today was literally my entry. I mean, look, I had this line drawn here. You can see this line has been drawn here. I drew this line on the 12th. And then I adjusted it on the 16th. Today's the 22nd. I drew this line. And my target was this 205 zone. I'm so upset at missing that. I really wanted to buy put options on it. And I wanted to swing trade those. Have them closed out before the earnings. But we already made exactly the move I wanted. I wanted to get short up here in this zone. Keeps drawing more boxes. I want draw more boxes. In this zone up here at 217, look at the line I drew, 217.17. Today's high a day is 217.80. God, it couldn't have been more perfect. And then what I do is I just set out alerts on the chart. It texts me when it reaches there. I would have jumped back on my phone taking profits. I didn't think we were going to get all the way down here today. I thought it would have taken a few days to get down there. But man, if Tesla gives up 205, you're going to have bottom support right here in this 190 zone. And if that gives up, man, you got room to fall 150s all the way to 100. I couldn't imagine seeing Tesla back at 100, but anything's possible, especially if 190 breaks and if 150 breaks. I don't know that it breaks that low, though. 3:59 p.m., guys. And you're starting to get another little bit of a drop here. I'd be all out. That was a banger of a trade. Congratulations to anybody who did that one and caught it. And sold. Guys, I'll be back maybe tomorrow for a live stream. Unsure, undetermined yet whether I'll be back for a live stream tomorrow. If I am, well, then you'll see it on here. If I'm not, then there'll be a video uploaded. But tomorrow, some piece of content will be up here on the channel. So make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you are alerted whether I'm live or it's a video that I just uploaded. It is 4 p.m. Congratulations to ending the day on the green note. And I'll see you all probably